Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You are at the Cryptopolitan, your number one source for all crypto and blockchain neutral and authentic news. I'm Satoshi Sean. Glad you're here. If this is your first time here, please, by all means, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to build a channel, just starting out. Would really appreciate it. Hit that bell for notifications. We get at least one news video out to you every day, sometimes two if there's a lot of news, and then special reports and a weekend report as well. Also, no matter who you are, please crush that like button because it really helps us out. If you leave a comment, I'll definitely get back to you because I really enjoy interacting with you guys. Let's jump into it. Head over to the Cryptopolitan. A few things to go over. Some things you may have heard of. I just want to go a little bit more into them. Mainly give you my opinion on them. Um, First is the Whole Foods is starting to accept crypto, which you may have heard. It is a big deal. I want to go into why I think it's a bigger deal than most people are giving it credit for. It's not just another company or place accepting crypto. Um, Number one, because Whole Foods is owned by Amazon. The Amazon-owned retail store for food has just started accepting cryptocurrency payments due to a partnership between two entities. Now they're a little vague on that, but the company will now be accepting Bitcoin payments, Ethereum transactions, Bitcoin Cash, and the Gemini dollar. So because that is very specific, Gemini dollar is from the Gemini exchange, which is owned by the Winklevoss twins, which is one of the biggest in the United States. They are two of the biggest proponents of cryptocurrency in the United States. They're really for legislation. They're really for working within the system. Um, they're I don't think anyone gives them as much credit as they're due when it comes to influencers and just big crypto names. I mean, you could look at like Brock Pierce and McAfee and all these other, Veer, right, um, and other people. Uh, but these two dudes really do no harm when it comes to, in my opinion, when it comes to the cryptosphere. I think they've been working hard for years and years, and they're I think they're up there with Antonopoulos and others that are kind of the good examples of the business. But like I said, they're huge, they're powerful, and they are one of the entities that's involved. Is what the story really goes into. Um, so I think this is the beginning of something really, really big. Uh, Everyone talks about if Amazon would just get involved, or if Facebook would just get involved. People have always said that. Now Facebook's coming out with their own crypto, and I think this is a big start to something much larger with Amazon. I don't know why Amazon wouldn't just do their own crypto. People have said that, but the more you think about it, probably half of the crap on Amazon isn't sold by Amazon. They do kind of allow you to partner up with them for a lot of their business. So not having to worry about a lot of this crypto stuff and just taking the Gemini dollar for a stable coin, as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash, it does kind of fall in line with a lot of their business practices. Um, so I think something's coming. I do. I think something is definitely coming. XRP prediction. I just wanted to just throw this out there. The story is from May 15th when it said that it was looking to go over 45. It actually hit 47 plus, so close to 48, which was a very good prediction. And you can go to price analysis here on the Cryptopolitan because we have all your news laid out in easy to find sections, whether it's Bitcoin, regulation, industry, or just blockchain, in general. But there's a whole section on coin analysis for you to look at, and it's constantly updated. Now, this is something I wanted to go into in depth because it's kind of a negative run story. If you read through it, you can head over and read it. But the Opera browser now supports Tron, which to me, that's a big deal. And that's a positive big deal. The story is a little bit more skewed towards the negative, which I can understand that point. But Opera is one of the most popular internet browsers. The world has confirmed its support for Tron. You can use Opera. I use it It has a built-in VPN that you can use if you need to access things you're not supposed to from the United States. I'm not saying that I do that or that's advisable, but you could do that. If you need to look at a project that would block the United States, you can use that to browse it. But they announced support for Tron and all the TRC standard issue tokens. The web browser has announced that the coins will be supported and integrated into the built-in crypto wallet of Opera's Android version. To me, that's a huge deal. It's a big win for Tron. But you can see right here, Tron will not benefit from this. Although it seems like Tron is moving up in the world, it is. This is a big deal. That's a big partnership. I used to really like Justin Sun because I really, he's such a great marketer, but he's kind of crossed some lines lately that have made him more of a liar than a great marketer. And some people believe that any kind of marketing is good, that lying is creative marketing. I could do the creative marketing. I don't think so. I think once you cross that line, a lie is a lie. The thing with the Liverpool football team, go Liverpool. Are you happy, Lee? But I think that was just an outright lie that he got called on, and he still won't just say, yeah, I lied. He doubles down whenever he gets caught. He doubles down. He said the Liverpool football team came out and said, we are definitely not in a partnership with TRX or Tron. Because everybody got this cool, admittedly it's a very cool invite, but a lot of people got this invite, and Justin Sun posted the invite and said that they had a partnership. And then people asked him about it in the comments, and he straight up said, we have a partnership with the Liverpool football team. Soccer for those in the United States. And that's when they came out and said, no, we don't have a partnership. They didn't say anything really negative about Tron. They just said, no, we deny having a partnership. We don't have a partnership. And then he doubled down and said, yeah, we had one. They were talking about a partnership with us. No, they weren't. Now, the ex-CTO, which we did a story on, I think yesterday, you can check that out. Yeah, right here. Story from yesterday, where the CTO, the former CTO, comes out and says that he left because Tron is centralized. But then he's starting his own blockchain, so maybe it's a little bit of sour grapes. However, then Justin Sun came out and completely lied again. He said that this guy was fired. He didn't resign, and he did resign. He resigned publicly. But then he also said that he was just a regular employee, not the CTO, and that he had broken several trade laws and business laws, and that they were filing charges against him. So the former CTO, who was a CTO, he came out with buttloads of proof that he was the CTO, including actual tweets from Justin Sun that he was the CTO, actual GitHub stuff that had him listed by Tron as the CTO. So another just blatant lie by Justin Sun. So I can definitely see where the animosity comes from in this story. I really think it's time for Justin Sun to kind of separate himself from Tron. I don't know if Tron can survive it now with a negative, because they kind of need that yin yang thing. There's so much negative, and then he's so positive, but his positivity is becoming a negative because it's kind of a lot of lies. It's different when you're just saying, oh, we got another partnership. We got a partnership. They literally advertised a huge partnership with digital porta potties, and people made fun of it. But I was like, you know what? It's a partnership. This company makes, it was like a ton of money that this porta potty company make. You don't hear about it because you're not that into porta potties unless you are. Then you'd know about it if you're in the porta potty community. But it was a partnership. It was a legitimate partnership. It was furthering Tron. It made sense. But he did kind of push every single little thing and blow it up. But he's recently started blowing things up that are not explosive, I guess. There's no reason for him to blow it up. It's just a straight lie. So I I can see where this is coming from, but end result, it is a big partnership between Opera Browser, Tron. From what there's so much negative about the actual project now that it's a different thing. Before it was just negative about Justin Sun, and I only have negative things now to say about Sun. I don't have anything really negative to say about Tron. I really need to do more research on it. From what the CTO said, when I first saw it, I mean, I kind of dismissed a quarter of it maybe as sour grapes, but I'm really not sure. But then again, I mean, Tron has done so much as far as technology goes. They've already moved off the Ethereum platform. They have kept up with a lot of their promises. I don't agree with what they've done with not Pirate Bay, with BTT, the BitTorrent. I think it's just opening a Pandora's box with that, as far as that, because it was set up to not be monetized. It was set up to, because it's illegal if it's monetized. It's illegal and there's any actual sharing. The only thing people really they can get away with it is a legal loophole, because people share bits of a file, not the entire file. And there's no remuneration. No one's paid for it. So you're adding remuneration reward for sharing those bits of files. It changes the game. That's a whole nother thing. But as far as the tech goes, they seem to be, okay. The centralization thing is something that needs to be looked at now. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot for me to go over on this one story about Tron being, Opera Browser supporting it. But I think it's a positive story. It's a little bit more of a negative slant. But we'll see where Tron's going. I thought it was really set to explode now. We will see. But Justin Sun does need to get his crap together. He really, really does. Next, there's another thing here is the events tab. You can go to that, and it tells you what upcoming events. One of the big ones is coming up. We just had Consensus. Went really well, unlike last year when it didn't really mean crap. This year it seemed to be a lot better and had a little bit more of an impact like it did years past on the market. With the giant spike that we had, I'm not saying that was the only thing, but it definitely was part of it. In Berlin next month is the Unchained Convention 2019. Looks amazing. June 14th and 15th, I would love to go. I really, really would. But Brock Pierce is going to be there, which have mixed opinions of Brock Pierce, but actually I like Brock Pierce. I went back and forth on him, but I think he's a good guy. And then Tone Vays, definitely a good, fun personality, a smart guy. So that there's a story on that. You can head over and look at the events tab to see other events that are coming up in your area or not in your area, where you could head out and have some fun and a little holiday and enjoy some crypto and blockchain education and mingling. That's about it for now. You guys take care. I'm Satoshi Sean. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.